My name is Michaela, and today we are going to do a special on the Minnesota Twins. I'm a huge Twins fan.
Hi, my name is Michael Stoll, and I'm a huge Minnesota Twins fan too.
My name is Corey Krugel, and my favorite baseball team is the Minnesota Twins.
First, we're going to interview
Miss Gibbon.
And your name is?
Anna Albrecht.
Anna, are you a Minnesota Twins fan?
Yes, I am.
What are some of the things that Miss Gibbon does?
Summer, I get to go to a parade almost every weekend. I get to go to a big festival type thing up in the cities, the Aquatennial. I get to meet a lot of the queens from the state. I get to represent Gibbon at like Gibbon Days, stuff like that.
Do you like being Miss Gibbon?
Yes, I do.
Are you pretty excited to meet some of the Minnesota Twins?
Oh yeah.
This should be a lot of fun.
My name's Corey Krugel, and I'm reporting for KGFW, and this is...
Dan Lewig.
What do you do all day?
Well, I'm also a student at Martin Luther College, but I also work at KNUJ as a reporter.
Is that fun?
Very much fun. I get a chance to interview sports players such as the Minnesota Twins, whether it's Johan Santana, Joe Mauer, or today Boof Bonser.
Do you like your job?
I like it a lot. It gives me a chance to do something I otherwise wouldn't be able to do, getting a chance to talk to sports players, and I also get a chance to learn a lot and being able to speak in public.
Did you get nervous on your first try on?
Oh, very good question. First interview I ever did, I was just wondering how am I ever going to be able to do this, and it was very nerve-wracking, but a lot of fun.
Who's your favorite person that you interviewed?
Favorite person to interview? Joe Mauer was a lot of fun. LaDainian Tomlinson of the Chargers for football was another very good interview. So I'd say both of those.
Do you like the Twins?
I wasn't originally a Twins fan. I'm originally from Florida, but currently, after getting a chance to watch the Twins, I enjoy rooting for them every year.
What kind of camera do you have there?
Oh, this is a Nikon camera. It does very well with taking close-up pictures. I also have another lens that I didn't bring with me to help with longer-range shots. But this is a camera that does very well and takes very clear pictures, and it's the only camera I've ever used.
Does that camera use film?
It's a digital camera, so no film is required. It uses memory cards that go into the side right here. And that can store up to, depending upon the memory card that you use, up to a couple hundred pictures.
Is it a lot of work taking care of a camera?
Not a lot of work as long as you treat it nicely. Just make sure to, as soon as you're done, be very careful with it and put it away. And again, as long as you take care of it the way you would anything else that you really enjoy, it'll last a very long time.
Thank you very much for the interview.
You're very welcome.
This is Michael Stoll reporting for KGFW Television, and this is...
My name's Randy Volth. I'm the principal here at Washington Elementary in New Ulm. I'd like to say hi to all the Twins fans and all the students and parents up at GFW.
Can you tell us a little bit of what's going on today?
Well, every year the Twins come to New Ulm, and they go to one of the elementary schools in New Ulm. And this year it's the Twins Caravan coming to Washington Elementary, and we're not quite sure who's coming. We're thinking it's Bert Blyleven and Boof Bonser and Jason Bartlett, but they weren't quite sure, but sure excited.
Is it fun being principal here?
I've enjoyed my years here. It's fun and to be with the kids especially.
Do you enjoy the game of baseball?
You know, I really do. I've been a huge Twins fan ever since I can remember, all the way from the old Met Stadium when we'd sit outside to even the Dome now, and I'm certainly looking forward to their new ballpark in a few years.
Do you have a favorite memory from Twins baseball?
I actually remember way back in I think it was 65, when I was about your age, when the Twins went to their first World Series. And they piped over the radio over the loudspeaker into the cafeteria, and we all sat there and listened to the Twins. And one of my favorite ball players was Sandy Koufax for the Dodgers. And listening to him pitch against the Twins that day.
Who taught you how to play baseball?
Well, my dad got me going on it, but I would have to say all the Little League programs and things like that I was in throughout the years growing up.
Did you have any role models when you were growing up?
Well, for professional athletes, I was a huge fan of Earl Batty. I was a catcher, so he was the Twins catcher back then, Tony Oliva. So a lot of great Twins players that I remember.
Thank you very much for letting us visit today.
Well, you're more than welcome, and I'm very glad you could come down today, and hopefully you get some great interviews from the Twins people.
Thank you, Principal Wolf.
This is Corey Krugel, and we're interviewing
Jason Bartlett.
Jason. What's your favorite part about baseball?
Favorite part about baseball? Well, probably being able to play in front of all those people. You know, not many people get a chance to do that, and you know, at first it's pretty nerve-wracking, but once you get out there, it's amazing.
Do you have fun while you're playing baseball?
I love it. I wouldn't play if I didn't love it.
Did you know Kirby Puckett?
I did not get a chance to meet him, but I heard he was a great guy.
What's your favorite memory from baseball?
Probably my first game in the major leagues. You know, it's always a dream come true, and it finally came true.
Who's your role model when you were growing up?
Probably my father. You know, he played baseball when he was younger, and he was always my coach, and he taught me everything I know about baseball. And we were always, you know, out there playing wiffle ball or playing catch or doing something baseball-wise.
What's your favorite position?
Shortstop. It's got to be, right?
You ever get nervous with some of those hot ground balls that are coming?
Sometimes, but most of the time you don't even get a chance to think about it. They're coming so fast.
How many major league ballparks have you visited?
I couldn't tell you exactly, but I could tell you that, you know, Boston and Yankee Stadium are two of my favorite places to go.
What was your toughest team?
Probably the A's last year, because they knocked us out of it.
We're still rooting for you guys. Thanks for the interview. Is there anything else you wanted to share with us?
You did a great job. That's what I want to say.
I was pretty nervous.
Me too. Good job.
Good luck this season.
Thank you.
My name is Michaela Harrigan. I am from KGFW and we're interviewing.
Who fawns are the Minnesota Twins?
What's it like playing Major League Baseball?
Oh, it's fun. You know, dream come true. You know, you see all these people that, you know, they grow up to be baseball players, and, you know, I finally got my chance, so it's fun.
What's it like having the whole Metrodome saying your name?
Well, for me, I got to make sure they put the F on it, and they're not booing me, and they're saying boof instead. But that's a good feeling.
How did you get the name Boo?
Well, that was actually a nickname my mom gave me as a baby, and it just stuck. And you know, around 2000, I decided to change it as my real name, and here I am. I'm Boof, not John no more.
That's just awesome.
Well, thank you very much.
What's your favorite part of baseball?
Being out there, you know, competing against all the top-notch players, and you know, like you said earlier, the fans hollering your name has got to be one of the best.
Who was one of your role models when you were growing up?
Well, I had two. My pitcher was Nolan Ryan, and the other one was Frank Thomas. Not good.
He had a good season last year.
Yeah, I contributed a little bit to it, but that's okay because I got him too, though.
Is there anything else you'd like to share with us?
I don't know. You've been picking my brain a lot, so I think I might end it right there.
This is Michaela doing reporting with Boof Bonzer. Thanks a lot, Boof, and good luck.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
My name is Michael Stoll, reporting for KGFW, and this is
Bert Blyleven.
Bert. We are honored to have you for the third time on KGFW.
Well, thank you, Michael. I tell you what, this is outstanding. I'm looking forward to your interview. I'm looking forward to your questions.
How is the game of baseball like the game of life?
Well, I think, Michael, it's a lot of like ups and downs. You know, you have your good days, you have your bad days. You know, it's sad sometimes that a team has to lose, but I think anytime you play the game, you win. You play, and it's almost like life. You know, you go out every day, you try to be the best person you can be, you try to get good grades, you try to brush your teeth every day. What baseball players try to do is they try to go out and beat the other team, you know, and sometimes at the end it always doesn't work out that way, but at least you know you gave it all you had, and that's all you can ask.
Do you get a chance to pitch anymore?
Actually, well, you know what, Michael? It's a good question because we just did the Twins Fantasy Camp where old-timers come out and play. And I had a chance to pitch about 3 innings the other day, and my arm still feels pretty good. So I'm thinking about making a comeback. Can I pitch against you one day?
I don't know.
I think I can get you out.
Probably.
I have to knock you down first, though.
What's your favorite part about spring training?
Well, you know what? I'm not a player anymore, so we broadcast 5 games. I'm a broadcaster for the Minnesota Twins now. So we broadcast 5 games, just going out to the ballpark and watching these guys get ready for the regular season, which opens up on April 2nd. But just watching these guys get ready, how they, get their hitting in, the pitchers get their throwing in, how everybody just tries to get together as a team because, they play a lot of games during the summer, and 162 games is a lot, and everybody has to get along. So in spring training, that's really where you build a chemistry, where everybody gets along. Just like in a classroom, you want to get along with everybody. And the teacher is Ron Gardenhire.
Can you tell us a quick story about your jacket?
Well, I'm on the all-time Twins team, and I only wear it once a year, and that's for the Caravan. So it's an honor to wear this jacket because they only gave it to so many players. So it's kind of one of maybe 15, 20 jackets that are out there. So I'm very, very honored to be on the all-time team for the Minnesota Twins.
Thanks for the interview, Bert. We got to let you get going.
Well, thanks, Michael. I got to get going here. Where are you going? You going to come watch?
You bet we will.
All right, very good, Michael. Nice talking to you. Bye, I'm leaving. Bye.
Get going.
Go Twins!
This is Alex Knipp, and this is
John Harrington with KTOE.
Can you tell us what we're gonna be doing at the Cato tonight?
Yeah, it's Twins Fest. It's kind of the thinking summer of baseball, talking baseball, and we have Twins players and announcers and hundreds of people that show up because everybody loves Twins baseball.
Is it the old team or the new team?
It's the new team. It's the Twins that'll be playing this year. We have Dan Gladden with us, who's the announcer, and Jack Morris, who used to pitch for the Twins. But we also have current Twins and some of their executives come along, and people like you get to get autographs.
It's nice to think about spring when it's so cold out.
Yes, and that's why we do this. The Twins like people thinking about baseball ahead of time, and I like thinking about baseball because then I think it's summer outside, even when it's January and snow and cold.
What's your favorite memory of the game of baseball?
Well, growing up, my hero was Willie Mays, and I got to see him play at Met Stadium in an All-Star game, and he led off the All-Star game with a home run. So I got to watch my favorite player hit a home run while I was there, and that same game, one of the greatest Twins player ever, Harmon Killebrew, hit a home run too. So it was a great day for me in baseball.
Who were some of the people that taught you how to play baseball?
Well, I started out in Little League. I was 9 years old, and Lefty Hafner was my coach, and he went on to be, he had played at the University of Minnesota and won a national championship with the Gophers, and he's still a good friend of mine. And my brothers helped me. I have 3 older brothers, and they played with me, and I learned a lot right on our front sidewalk playing grounders with my brothers.
So you think I should play baseball a lot?
If you want to be a player, you need to play baseball. That makes you good at every sport you do. Baseball brings out all the assets you need to play any sport, so baseball is a great sport to play.
Oh, and is there anything else you would like to share with us?
Well, if you want to be a broadcaster, it's a great thing. I've been able to broadcast high school and college sports for the last 20 years. I do color commentary for KTOE Radio, and you guys are just getting a start right now being announcers, and if you play the games and you are around things like this, you get experience like this, you could be an announcer someday. If you're not a pro baseball player, maybe you'll be announcing the Twins someday.
That would be fun. John, this has been a great interview. Maybe we'll catch up with you later.
Well, I think you've got some talent. I think you got a chance of being an announcer someday. It's been a lot of fun. Thank you.
Thank you, too.
This is Jack Butler, and this is
Bob Butler.
Do you like watching me play baseball?
Yeah, I had a great time last summer when I got to coach you in Summer League, and it was a lot of fun. And then playing catch at night and behind the house and everything like that.
I thought that was fun, too. Well, Dad, it's been great interviewing you. Do you have anything else to say?
Yeah, go Twins.
Thanks a lot, Dad.
You Michael? Yeah, Michael. I'm Michael. How can you be Michael?
Hi, I'm Michael Boltz. Who are you?
I'm Michael, too. Michael Perry. I'm Michael Perry. I'm the general manager of Minnesota Valley Broadcasting.
What do you do here?
Well, actually, I'm the guy that organizes this stuff with all my staff. We put it together. We do the Twins Caravan every year and invite people in to have a good time to see the Twins.
What's one of the favorite memories of baseball when you're growing up?
Being at the outdoor arena, I'll tell you what, I grew up watching the Twins at the old Met outside, and when the Dome came, it's kind of a dark, dreary day, but hey, just think, in 2010, we're going to have an outdoor stadium that we can watch it outside under the blue skies. That's where baseball should be played.
Who was your hero when you were growing up?
Oh, it had to be Harmon Killebrew.
Did you have any role models when you were growing up?
Well, I'll tell you what, one of my biggest role models when I was growing up was a guy by the name of Jim Gustafson. He ended up being my high school football coach, and luckily he took us to 3 state championships way back in the 70s before you were even born.
I wasn't around there.
I don't think you were.
I know you're busy tonight, but do you have anything else to share with us?
Well, I love the enthusiasm of you young kids doing this television program. It's a great industry to get in, radio and television. You just keep the enthusiasm going and get good grades, and you're going to have fun in life.
Have you ever played a real baseball game?
Well, I played a lot of baseball games, but never pro. But I played a lot of baseball games. It's a lot of fun. I used to play baseball when we had sticks instead of bats.
Yeah, still a fun game no matter what. Right. Thanks for this opportunity. We're having a lot of fun.
And thank you for being here. We enjoy having you here.
Have a good day.
You too.
I'm Jack Bosler reporting for KGFW, and this is
Danny Gladden, and I'm reporting from Mankato. What's going on here tonight? It's the Minnesota Twins Caravan, and it's the 47th year that the Twins have done this caravan. So we're in here enjoying our time right now before the program starts tonight.
Who inspired you when you were a kid?
Well, I enjoyed, first of all, my brothers. I had 4 brothers, so we enjoyed playing outside baseball together with my brothers. But I enjoyed watching Pete Rose play baseball, guys that went out there and hustled and played hard.
What position did you play when you were little?
When I was little, my first position was I got some catcher's gear, and I was a catcher, and then I didn't like that position too much, so I moved on to the outfield. And then, of course, I also played some shortstop, but didn't like pitching too much because pitchers don't get to play every day. So I like to play every day, so I ended up playing shortstop in the outfield.
Did you ever think you would be a pro baseball player?
Well, I was hoping I was going to be a pro baseball player, but my travels through baseball went through college, and I thought it was important that, if anything, I get my education first, because if I didn't make it in baseball, at least I would have my education. So went to school, and then was fortunate to get an opportunity to play Major League Baseball, signed with the San Francisco Giants, and worked my way up through the minor leagues and made it to the major leagues.
So what do you do now?
Right now I'm a broadcaster, and I broadcast for the Minnesota Twins game, and I work for the Minnesota Twins, so enjoying that right now.
Thanks for having us interview you.
Well, thank you very much, and good luck. I assume you want to be a news reporter when you grow up?
Maybe.
Thank you.
Hello, I'm Alex.
What's up, Alex? Mike Redmond.
What position did you play in baseball for the Twins?
I'm a catcher.
Is it fun being a catcher, or would you rather be something else like pitcher or something?
Well, catching's fun. It's a lot of responsibility. I love to catch, but I'd rather be like something easy, like center field or something, where I didn't have to like take a bunch of foul tips or get hit with bats or get hit with balls.
Who teaches you how to play baseball?
Well, my dad taught me how to play baseball when I was a little kid, and he coached me till I was in high school, so I learned the game from him.
What's your favorite memory from the game?
Well, from last year, probably my favorite memory is the last game of the season when we won the division, and we were playing the Tigers, and or no, I don't. White Sox. We were playing the White Sox. But we watched the Kansas City and Detroit game on TV, and we ended up winning the division on the last day of the season. And it was a great day, and we had a lot of fun, and it's a day I'll never forget.
Is there anything else you want to share with us?
Well, I'm just glad to be here in Mankato, and you're doing a great job as a interviewer. I'm truly honored to be here with you, and hopefully we'll see you out at the ballpark. That sound good? All right.
Very much, Mike.
Good. Thanks for having me.
Hi, I'm Michael Boltz, and who are you?
I'm Jesse Crain. It's good to meet you.
Good to meet you too. What's your favorite memory from the game of baseball?
Well, I think my favorite memory is probably being called to the big leagues, and I think that was my favorite memory just because that became my dream, and that was my dream came true, and it's something that I'll always remember for the rest of my life.
How fast can you throw the ball?
Well, nowadays I'm about 94 to 96, and then in the minor leagues I had hit 99 one time, so.
That's pretty cool. How do you build your arm to be so strong?
Well, you're definitely blessed with it. Little things like when I was younger, I used to play football a lot, so I threw the football around, and I used to play long toss, and I still play long toss. So, you just do it the best you can with what you have.
What would you be if you weren't a baseball player?
When I was going to school, I was majoring in history, and I was probably going to be a history teacher and as well as coach.
Who was your hero when you were growing up?
Well, I grew up in Colorado, so the Rockies weren't around until I was about 12 years old. So my favorite player growing up was actually Ken Griffey Jr. And I played shortstop a lot, and I didn't pitch as much, so that's why he was my favorite player.
Do you like baseball?
Of course I like baseball. I love baseball.
Yeah, that's why you're a baseball player. Is there anything else you would like to share with us?
I guess the only thing I'd like to share is just to work hard at whatever you want to do in your life, and it'll take you a long way. No matter what you want to do, as long as you work hard and have fun, you'll make it there. Good to meet you. Good job.
I'm Mike Volts. Who are you?
My name is Sonja Reeves, and I am a staff photographer for the Mankato Free Press.
Sweet. So how do you feel today by taking pictures of the twins?
It's pretty exciting. It's nice to see everybody here, and it's nice to meet some of them and see them, but I'm kind of working, so I can't really hang out with them too much.
How did you learn how to take pictures?
I went to school. I got a degree, but a lot of it has been kind of hit and miss and learning on my own.
Was it hard to learn about photography?
It was hard, but it's also very fun.
Oh, what made you want to be a photographer?
I think just reading the newspaper and looking at magazines and seeing everything documented.
I'm Jack Butler reporting for KGFW, and this is
Jack Morris, friend of Jack Buster's.
Who inspired you when you were a kid?
My dad. He was throwing balls at me when I was little. I couldn't even defend myself.
How was it like when you won the 1991 World Series?
It was a lot of fun. Let me ask you this. What was the most fun you ever had?
When I almost hit a home run.
See, that's what it was. It's like that. Only I hit a home run.
How has baseball affected your life?
It pays the bills. The house I live in is because of baseball, the food I eat, and the clothes I wear. Because that's what I did. I played baseball. I got paid to do it.
When you get elected into the Hall of Fame, what cap will you wear?
I don't get to choose. The Hall chooses that for me, so I imagine it would be a Detroit Tiger hat because I played there the longest.
That's what my dad thought too. What do you do when you're not playing baseball?
Well, I interview guys like Jack, and I ask them questions about their life. I do some broadcasting for the Twins, and I get to call I'm the analyst for the games on radio, so it's a lot of fun.
Did you ever want to be somebody else besides a pitcher?
No, I don't like hitters. I don't think they're very smart, so it was better to be a pitcher.
Do you have any goals?
Yeah, I want to lose 20 pounds. How'd I do?
Good.
All right.
We're going to wrap it up. Anything else you want to share with us?
I just appreciate your time today, Jack, and good luck with your career.
Thanks. We'll send a copy to show.
All right, buddy.
This is Jack Butler reporting for KGFW, and this is...
This is Brian Fowler from Sport Pics Photography. We're shooting for the Mankato magazine, so I got a nice shot of you having an interview with Jack Morris.
So you pretty much just shoot pictures?
We shoot pictures of a lot of different things, sports, just life in general, all kinds of different events.
Did you want to be a photographer when you were little?
Yep. Yeah, I did. I've been shooting pictures pretty much my whole life.
What do you do in your free time?
Shoot pictures. I do some fishing too.
Do you have any advice for us?
Absolutely. Keep doing what you're doing. This is how you're going to learn. You can't replace this kind of education right here.
Thank you very much, Brian.
Well, thanks for having me on.
You're welcome.
Your name.
That's a wrap.
Yeah, that's a wrap.